Alright, so hey guys, I was gonna do this live stream and do it live, but I couldn't get the thing to work, live stream to work, and I'm a little bit agitated right now because I did everything that I was supposed to do, but it wouldn't work. So anyways, I'll just have to do this old-fashioned way. I was going to talk to you guys about some stuff that is going on right now. Not with me, like in the news and whatnot, that I think should be clear, or not really cleared up, but it's pretty clear what's going on. Kind of like me talking about it, that I think I need to talk about it with you guys, and really kind of give you guys my opinion on it, and talking about what's going on with this. And that is the Las Vegas shooting that happened other day, a couple days ago. I've been hearing from a lot of people that, and seeing on the news obviously too, that we need to make the gun laws a lot stricter and here in the US, and basically just make the gun laws stricter so that people can't do this kind of stuff. The thing is that with me, I don't think that the gun laws are a problem. It's the people that are a problem, and the people who give the gun sellers, it's their problem as well, I believe. Again, this is all my opinion. This whole video is my opinion, or on this situation. But the gun laws are not the problem. Like I said, it's the people. And I said this because we had this debate yesterday in my American history class. And we were talking about this whole situation with the gun laws and whatnot. And I brought up a point that actually I had several people in the class agree with me on. We shouldn't restrict the gun laws to everybody. And what I mean by that is that, sure, we can restrict the gun laws, but only to certain people. And those certain people are people who have been diagnosed officially with mental problems, mental disorders, such as PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. People like that are directly out of Iraq and Iran and Afghanistan who have actual legit mental problems, and even people who are older that have probably come from the Gulf War and the Vietnam War, if you want to go even farther back. People like that. People who have, like I've said, who have legit mental problems, and they need to have restrictions put on them with weapons. I think that's the only people that we should be putting gun laws or gun restrictions on. And I think we should have done that in the first place. And I keep hearing about, like, just, it's nonstop. Restrict the gun laws, make the gun laws stricter, you need to tighten down on the gun laws. It just makes me go, it just makes me agitated. Because, like I've said, we can't, there's two different types of people in this world. There's the people who know what to do and know how to control themselves and what to do. There's the people who are kind of in between, and then there's the people who will go out and shoot whoever they can find and kill whoever they can find. I'm kind of in the middle, honestly, but, like, I'm kind of in the middle group, honestly, but the thing is that nowadays, since Trump has been elected, there are a lot more people on this side than on either of these two sides. And they are just, especially the Democratic liberals. Now, there are some sane liberals out there, Democratic liberals out there. But there's a lot more that are, like, if you guys who live in the U.S. saw after the elections, and I'm standing so close to the camera because I got an ottoman in the way and it's kind of blocking me from going back any further. But anyways, if you guys live in the U.S. and you saw that the aftermath after Trump's election of him going, or after him getting into office, how the people reacted was extremely stupid. Like busting out windows, busting out doors, vandalizing shops. Like, those are the kinds of people that I'm referring to on this side. And I can't really understand why people would do something that is just so extremely insane. Because, well, I can't understand why. It's because they're not educated. But the thing is, though, is that, like I said, there's two different types of Democratic liberals. There's the people that know what they're doing, they know where to stay, they stay in their lane, the other people who don't. But with the people who were out there vandalizing shops and everything, those were the people that I would say need some help, and better yet, need an education. But yeah, I'm gonna go back to the Vegas shooting. I'm not too well versed in the Vegas shooting. I've seen a few headlines, and a few like brief stories, but I'm not really I don't really know that much about it. I know that there were some actresses that died, or not singers that died. There was like 50 something people that died, and also the guy who shot them. And this is stuff you guys probably know if you know about this, but for you guys who don't know about this, that's why I'm talking about this or saying this. There was like 50 or 60 people killed, hundreds more injured, at a country band, outdoor country band's concert. And the guy who was shooting the fans was, I believe, 64 years old. He was in one of the best hotels in Las Vegas, and he had about 10 to 13 guns, military grade guns, in his hotel room that he was using to shoot the people. That is the kind of guy that I would, and then after that he actually ended up killing himself. So I don't know. I just think people are extremely crazy. And some of this stuff I know what to say, I just don't know how to say it to you guys in a family-friendly way, since that's what I'm going to try and focus on in this channel, is keeping it family-friendly, except for the few times I've had people come up on my channel, but it's fine. You know who you are. But, I mean, it's fine, it doesn't matter to me. But anyways, the people that are needing help are, like I said, the people who have come from war and have legit problems, and those are the only people that should have gun restrictions put on them. Unless, of course, also they are probably criminals, but like murderers. But I don't know. I'm gonna go to back, and I'm gonna keep this uncut, kind of like a live stream. But since that was what I was originally planning on doing, but I'm gonna go back to what I kind of briefly was talking about a couple minutes ago with a lot of these Democratic liberals that need an education. I do believe that. Because a lot of these people that you see, like in protests, these liberal people that you see in protests are very uneducated in the law. They don't know squat about the Constitution. They think just because Trump is basically, just because Trump is, I'm going to go to this extent. I think, and I'm not sure about this, so nobody blow up at me, but I think that people are getting mad about Trump being president because he's white and because he's a billionaire businessman. And that's the only reason that people are so mad at him. And also some of the stuff with the deporting Mexicans, which I don't totally disagree on. Love the Mexican food, but I'll just say that if you're a Mexican in this country, there's only two things I got that you need to at least, at bare minimum, do. One, learn to speak English. Enough to where somebody from this country can understand you at all, or to some degree. And two, make sure you become a legal citizen, because especially if you're not a legal citizen, then you shouldn't be here. And if you're a legal citizen, or if you're not a legal immigrant, if you're an illegal immigrant selling drugs, you should definitely be deported, in my opinion, because illegal citizenship or illegal immigration plus illegal drugs is not good, in my eyes, for anything, for any country. But but yeah, I don't totally disagree on him with deporting the illegal Mexican immigrants. Now I don't know if he said illegal immigrants, but I'm just gonna say Mexicans for right now. I don't care that I don't fully disagree with him on the deporting Mexicans part. But again, with the Trump being put in office and the people that are protesting Trump all the time, like I said, they have either little to no constitutional knowledge of what this country is about. And sadly, it's the people that are protesting are only a few years older than me. And it is very sad to see that, because they don't realize that our country is something that is supposed to be free, have a lot of freedom. That's what our country was founded on. And guess what? We don't have freedom. We don't have squat with a lot of freedoms that our country was founded on. And so it's really hard for some people like me to really be in full agreement with the country, but Again, that's my opinion. But anyways, about the education, a lot of the people, they really just need a wake-up call and an education. As I've said, I think I've said education like 6 times already. But they just need to learn what our Constitution is, what our rights are as citizens. And even though I'm a minor, I still know, or legally a minor, I have more lawful sense than a lot of college students in this country nowadays, which is kind of sad because college students are supposed to be the ones that are supposed to be above high school students, middle school students in knowing the law. They should be the ones who should be teaching us about the law. Instead, we're teaching them about the law. And it's really sad what they think they know compared to what they really know. Such as I've seen this all over Facebook. People yelling at, or liberal Democrats yelling and screaming at Republican, like Trump supporters, and people who actually know the law. And the Democrats, or the liberals, are saying, impeach Trump, impeach Trump, impeach him. You gotta realize, you can't just impeach somebody because you don't like them. They have to, the president has to commit a serious crime in order to even be impeached or be put on trial for impeachment. They can't just be impeached because a few hundred or a couple million citizens disagree with Trump and don't like him. It is really sad that they can't see that, and I just don't know what else to do. And it's really hard. And I'll say this too. I'll kind of go off track a little bit right quick, and say that for me especially, and people like me that are atheists, it's really hard for us where I live, because I live in the area of the country that's considered the Bible Belt. So it is extremely hard to give out your opinion, use your right, your freedom of speech, and your freedom to your own opinion. If in trying to do like what I just said, give your opinion on social media or some other platform, it's really hard, because if somebody who is extremely religious or religious whatsoever hears something that something that atheists are trying to make an opinion on, it's extremely hard to do, and they backlash so bad. I actually can say that from personal experience, because I tried to give my opinion on something on Facebook about the kneeling for the anthem, and I got extreme backlash from somebody, on the person on that, and it was just like you have a right to your own opinion. You have, everybody in this country, no matter how old you are, we all have a right to our own opinions. That even, and saying that, if I have my right to an opinion and you have your right to your own opinion, you can say your opinion, but that's not going to stop me from making mine. So it's it. I don't. Whoa. I'm good. Anyways, the ottoman. But yeah. So yeah. So I'm gonna just end off and say that I'm really, how should I put this? I'm really sorry for the people who lost loved ones or friends in Vegas. And I think we should be doing something about it and not restricting the gun laws on every single citizen in the U.S. But I do send my condolences to anybody who might be watching this that lost somebody in Vegas, whether it be a couple days after this video goes up or a couple years after this video goes up. I send my condolences to you guys. Of course, I don't pray, and I don't think we should pray for the people. I think we should be doing something actively to help them, instead of praying, like sending them support, whether it be financial or physical support. It's really something that people need to realize, is that we need to be doing something actively to help. We need to actively help people that were affected, I guess I can use this still, affected by Hurricane Irma. People in Texas and Florida. We need to be doing something to help them physically, and not, or actively and physically. We need to be doing something to help them in that way instead of praying for them. So that's what I have to say about all of this situation. So yeah, and if you guys were wondering really quickly, well, first off, if you guys have watched, before I say anything else, if you guys have watched all like 23 minutes of this, thank you guys for watching all the way to the end. I've got Facebook and Instagram in the links in the descriptions of these videos, except for some of the older ones. But thank you guys thank you to you all who have watched to the end, or watched to this point, listening to me kind of talking and halfway ranting about this whole situation. But yeah, so anyways, what I was about to say is that I'm actually, if you guys are wondering, I'm actually filming this on the tripod that I got and I showed you guys in a couple of vlogs back. So I'm going to cut it off right here. Once again, thank you for you guys who have watched all the way through. There's actually 6 more days until I do the big reveal of my new channel name. So if you guys are excited for that, then I am too. Just know that I was actually talking to the guy last night who helped me out with setting up the channel name, or picking out an intro for you guys. So I was talking to him. We're both extremely excited to reveal it, for me to reveal it. So anyways, I'm gonna cut it off right here and try and grab this lazy dog. So I will see you guys in the I'll see you guys in the next vlog. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. Peace.